permit you could get on top of the acre, you could get 10,000 square feet of like inside, greenhouse weed that you were growing, hydroponic stuff. And so people were able to do multiple 10,000s to where some people now have 1.7 million square feet of weed growing in California, yet the guy that did it legit, this small-time farmer, just has an acre.
Yeah.
It's not fair, and that's California for you in a nutshell. And who do you think got those 1.7 million square feet? Some big-ass business lobbyist mofo.
Of
that's
course.
who.
Apple Valley.
Yeah.
Apple
Nancy
Valley,
Pelosi,
high
Nancy
desert.
Pelosi got paid.
Of course.
Yeah.
Somebody in government got paid for that.
Yeah.
Corruption lives in this state.
Yeah,
and
it's
so,
awful.
with that being said, these people have no clue what they're doing in the
There's
economy.
a ton of corruption,
No,
man.
they do not.
We've been looking into the schools and stuff out here. My
Yep.
wife is all over those guys right now like a hawk, bro. You know, they know that's coming. They just bump their wages right now.
Of course they did.
Just coming into this, and they're bumping their wages. It's sickening on why they.
I hate to sound mean about this, but I'll sound mean for a second, which is, if I had children right now, my children would be homeschooled. I'd take my kids out of public school whatsoever, and I'd just say, I'm going to go with a homeschool education, period. I don't want anything to do with I'll do the base curriculum as far as reading, writing, arithmetic, that kind of stuff, but everything else.
Moto 101.
And you know what? I would, but my kids want to. They're friends, bro. They want that so bad.
There's a lot to be said for that. There is programs now for homeschooled kids where they get them together and they do socializing like one day a week or whatever with all these homeschooled kids, so they can kind of have friends and do stuff. But it's still not the same as recess and doing all your fun stuff with your buddies every day.
Having bullies like stretch around in the sandbox, and things like that,
and making people laugh in class by doing dicky things and getting sent to the principal's office.
eating paste.
Yeah. Oh, dude, paste was delicious.
Right?
Stretch was the king of telling people to eat paste. I can guarantee that.
I would eat it. It was delicious.
Of course you would.
Dip down. Like, come on, this is pretty good. This
This
paste
is like frosting.
Yeah.
put it on my chocolate cake.
Looks like vanilla frosting. I like this.
Oh, gee whiz.
Yeah. Kind of bitter, though.
Kind of bitter.
But to be honest with you, I've eaten butter before, too, and there's not much difference between glue and butter as far as the taste.
Glue and butter.
It's
Got
like
it.
a chicken or some kind of
Elmer's is good,
octopus
dude.
or something. Huh?
Got it.
But it's not the Elmer's glue, it's the Elmer's paste. Remember the paste that was super chunky you had when you were a
Yes.
kid? You dipped in like a little spoon and spread it.
Came out of a little bucket.
I hate
This
to
is coming together now and making more sense.
I hate to tell you this, but paste and spackle are kind of the same thing.
Yeah. I bet you spackle tastes pretty good, too.
It's kind of like
I get in
joint
trouble
compound.
at work for eating it. My boss is like, dude, stop doing that. I'm like, oh, I'm just in kindergarten again.
Yeah.
Get a cactus in the eye and don't ride a motorcycle. Huh?
I'm
Yeah.
hungry. Yeah,
Definitely.
look at that.
That's great.
I got to stop eating Bondo at work.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you should stop eating Bondo.
Bondo smells good, though.
No, I'm gonna highly recommend you guys stop eating Bondo.
Huff and paint thinner.
Yeah. Huffing paint thinner and eating Bondo, not good.
Hey, you know what's real fun? Go into the paint booth, close the doors, and just paint a car with no mask on.
Don't do this. Don't
No respirator.
Do this. Don't
Oh my
do
God.
this. If you're listening to this right now, this is not good.
You come out high.
I stained about 500 feet of tongue and groove recently.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'll get you
Dude,
going.
oil-based stain.
You come home to your wife.
Oh,
That's why
man.
wives pick certain people, bro. You
I
know?
told my boss, I don't think I can drive home.
You know?
I'm convinced that wives avoid certain people, and I'm one of them, and I don't realize why. Because it seems like I'm the one with all the brain cells here.
Right?
Because you're a cock knuckle.
Is that what it is?
You trying to
Some
bring
dick.
him out to this ranch out here. It's kind of it's probably a little scary for him, bro.
Well, there's nothing wrong with sending your lady friend and putting her on a bike and just rolling her down the cliff next to the shop and just saying, figure it out.
But the first time you had to bring her
He's
here,
going to kill me out here.
the first time you brought her here, though, she was probably like,
I brought her
It's
here.
like, what's in that 50-gallon
Okay.
drum over
Why
there?
are you
Got
locking
it.
that gate behind
Okay,
us?
here's the thing. The first
What
time,
are those barrels for?
the first,
Where's Will?
the first time I brought her
Shut
to
up, Will.
the first time I brought her to the radio ranch, it was about 11 o'clock at night, and it was
see?
foggy.
Middle of the night foggy.
It was foggy, and the electricity kind of went out.
yeah.
Conveniently.
Conveniently.
Yeah.
Neighbor pulled the plug in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had his knife sitting in the shop, and I grabbed it next to the chain that was hanging, but there was a little silhouette in the background. I didn't see a problem with
That's
it.
next to the barrels over there.
Yeah, I had to I just had to cut a couple things loose, you know.
Right.
But it's a nice.
People or things?
It's about I'd say a 14 or 15-inch butcher style knife, you know.
Yeah. Oh God.
I don't see anything that was weird about that. But the thing is, I wore face protection. You would have been proud of me, Jason, because I have a hockey mask that I put on to protect my eyes whenever I'm cutting, because I don't want stuff to hit my eyes.
Okay.
Crows circling around.
Wow. But he doesn't wear a helmet on a motorcycle.
Yeah. And then, of course, it may have freaked her out a little bit when the Marmadukes started, howling in the because there's a whole gaggle of Marmadukes out there.
Yeah,
there is.
Yeah, so it may have freaked her out a little bit. Me wearing a hockey mask, holding a 14-inch butcher knife, no power.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah. What's happening here?
What's up?
Yeah.
I don't think I should be here.
Yeah.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
I asked her if she could step up on a small little chair and grab a chain in the shop and help me pull that chain down. But
to lift up a 50-gallon drum that had Will inside.
She was a little taken off by it. That's all.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that freaked her out a little bit.
Hey, you know who I'm seeing back on social media for the first time since the outdoor season ended? Is Michael Moseman finally a little bit creeping back onto social media?
I can give you some Michael Moseman intel.
Well, he got married. I know that.
Married.
Yeah, and he's been laying low all offseason.
He has. So last week, I'm very close to that family, so I don't want to say too much. But my best friend in the world, who happens to be his cousin, he went over to his parents' house, and for Thanksgiving. Him and the lady friend showed up and had Thanksgiving with him, and it was a wonderful time, and everybody just had a great time. He's doing very well.
I think they just released him on the team.
Yes, yeah.
So
what's funny is I think that's a good thing. I applaud laying low and taking a little time off, especially now that we've got the Super Friends of Motocross, and that season just got longer.
You did.
You got to stay healthy through that whole season.
I will say this: he's training down in Temecula.
Yeah.
And he's
something to be said for that this year, right? I mean, you probably won't see these guys just jump out and want to win right off the bat. Besides,
you know what's funny? Injury is going to play a big factor in this first season of the
I think people
Super
are going to try to
Motocross.
play long game on this season.
Long game on this season is the game, right?
Yeah.
It's a marathon, not a sprint this year.
It is definitely a marathon, not a sprint.
Denny Stevenson, I saw on his Instagram, he's got Moseman at like 4th or 5th. He did like a top 10 on his picks. He's got Moseman in like 4th or 5th on his picks.
He should be.
Yeah.
He should be.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
But Michael's got the Chase Sexton problem. He's the fastest dude on the track. When he stays upright, he's damn near unbeatable.
Yeah.
And Michael's got that same issue.
It's always the case
in the last year or so.
And I've heard good things that Pierce Brown is going to be there as well.
Yeah.
So
Pierce is there. They've announced the team. They got the whole team up and rolling.
So some of these riders just had kids too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of couple guys.
Barsha
just
had a child.
Right. Who else?
Baby Barsha.
Yep, baby Barsha. Which
Baby Bam Bam.
I'm a little concerned about that, because knowing now that what we know about Barsha, Baby Barsha may be, apple don't fall far from tree.
I know. We don't know if he's a chip off the old block yet. It is a boy.
I'm just saying, it always is a chip off the old block. And if that kid turns 3 years old and all of a sudden he's just complete animal, swinging it out sideways on, little KTM 50s, something's up.
Using the curb feelers, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying that kid may be an animal. He may be just
curb feeler?
curb feeler. Gee whiz.
Dude, you know who's got like 3 kids and has another one on the way is Kyle Chiz.
Yep.
Kyle Chiz, and I believe it's a girl too. He's got like 4 girls.
That could slow some guys down this year.
He will have 4. Yeah, that will slow you down.
Think about your picks there.
Well, kids in general can slow you down, but at the same time, if you've got little boys,
he's still got a little toddler he's got to wake up with and take care of with Mama, bro.
Let's hold on here. Let's
Dean Wilson just had a kid too.
Yeah, think about what it did for Deegan. Okay, all it did was step things up in a different direction.
Yeah, but I'm talking like the first year.
Your first year is always
no
going to be
sleep year.
No sleep year. That's the no sleep year.
No sleep year.
Yeah.
He's going to need some of Stretch's cocaine. Because he ain't getting any sleep.
It's funny when he says that, and I'm looking here at the meters here at the radio station, and they just pan. They just pan. Just pan wide open.
Cocaine.
See, it does it again.
What is it? The marching whatever powder?
Yeah, Colombian marching powder.
Yeah,
Colombian marching powder. All right, I'm going to jump into a song here. We will be back with more.
You guys will. I'm going to go eat or something. I don't know. I'm wrong. I'm done with you.
I got my boots on.
You guys are going to go ride.
Yep.
Big 49 Moto Minute.